Hello YouTube, and Happy New Year everybody. Hope you all had a good one and all that lot. Yeah, 2024, we're back, and it's been a nice day, nice and sunny, so I thought I'd better get out on the Scrambler, and yeah, enjoy a bit of a ride. So I thought, whilst we're out and it's daylight, I could show you some of the modifications I've done over the last couple of months. So first off, we'll talk about this. Aluminium number board. So if you remember in my original walk around video in the reveal of this, I said I didn't really like the Street Scrambler branding, and I wanted to just either blank it off or just find one from a Scrambler 900 or something to put on instead. What I did originally was I 3D printed something to, well, basically a 3D printed version of this kind of thing, but it was a Phil 481, which it didn't turn out too bad. It's a little bit ropey and it needed some tweaks doing, but in the meantime I found this on eBay and I was like, actually I quite like the look of them, so I thought I'd try it. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, I quite like it. Obviously where these gaps are, you can still see the Street Scrambler branding behind it. So what I did, I used a bit of one of the 3D printed bits I did, and I've just stuck that behind it, so that's just a black bit of plastic behind there. So yeah, that's good. And what I can now probably do, now I've done that, is stick the black plastic bit to the back of this aluminium piece, and then I can probably see about getting rid of the notches in these bits, because obviously they need to be there so it holds the whole thing together. But if it's stuck to that black backing, then they don't need to be there. So I might try that. And I'll also I'll do some other 3D printed ones to see how they turn out. If I can get it turning out looking pretty good, then I'll be happy with that. But yeah, I'll still need to tweak some of the settings and stuff to get it to come out right. So that's that. The other thing I've done is get one of the high level front fenders. Well, it's not a new fender, it is just the stock fender that's raised up onto a bracket, which mounts behind the regulator rectifier. This was a pig. For some reason, Triumph, the bolts that mount this on, they used red Loctite on them, and I snapped the bolts trying to get it off. So yeah, I had to go about it. It took me ages. What should have been a 15-minute job turned into hours of just faffing trying to get the snap bolts out and stuff. Got there in the end. But yeah, it was a nightmare just so I could get that bracket on. I might change this anyway, because the Street Scramblers, the front mudguard is actually from the Street Twin, and the Street Twin had a smaller front wheel. I think it was a 17-inch wheel on the Street Twin, but it's a 19 on the Street Scramblers. But they use the same fender, so when you look at it from a distance, and I think you can, now it's raised up, it's even more obvious. The curve radius just looks wrong. So yeah, I might change that out at some point. We'll see, because I might see if I can get one of the khaki green to colour match. But for now, I like it. It's a lot better. With it being raised up, it means the bike gets a whole lot dirtier than what it normally would. But that's, yeah, it is what it is. I'm not really planning to ride this too much through the winter. This is just going to be more my summer fun toy, of course. Only other things really that I've done is I've just adjusted the angle of the bars and the levers just so it's more comfortable for me. And I have also added the Triumph Dog and Bone handlebar clamp, which I think looks a lot better than the stock one. So yeah, that's good. And one final thing, I've saved this till last because it's the best thing. And you're probably wondering why I've stood on this side of the bike the whole time. So let's go around to the other side to see the new exhaust. Well, the silencers. Well, I don't think you can call them silencers because they're not. Oh, and I got some black vinyl and just skinned over this panel. It's a little bit creased in places, but it's got rid of the Street Scrambler branding. So that was a temporary thing until I figure out something better. Original header pipes with the catalytic converter still in. It is just the end bit. These are the Total Triumph shotgun style, Guy Martin shotgun style exhaust silencers, which yeah, you can get from Total Triumph. Reasonably well priced in comparison to a lot of the other options that are out there on the market. Obviously this is not as cheap as the old Beetle pipes that I did on the old Scrambler, but yeah, they seem well made. They're very well finished, they're very nice, and yeah, it suits the bike very well, and they don't stick out as much as what the Beetle pipes did. It is good, and of course sounds great. Probably a little bit too loud, but I'm not too bothered about that. Right, one annoying thing about Triumph, you have to pull the clutch in to start it, so I can't hold the phone and start the bike at the same time. I haven't got a tripod with me, so it's got a nice burble on tick over. But yeah, when you open it up, it roars quite nicely. It doesn't pop, splutter and bang on the overrun or anything like that. It is just right, I would say. Yeah, if anything, personally I'll say maybe it's a little bit too loud. I'd like it slightly quieter, but overall, yeah, it's not too bad. There's certainly a lot louder sounding things out there, and certainly a lot worse sounding things out there. I'm looking at you 125 riders with your baked bean tin exhausts. So there we have it, that's the upgrade so far. I'm not sure what else I'm going to do as of yet. I've been sort of thinking about the tail tidy, maybe. Now I've got the shotgun exhaust, I kind of think the tail tidy would make it look a lot better at the back end there. Perhaps. I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking about it. That'll probably be one of the next main things. And oh yeah, I'm going to change these indicators because these stock ones are a bit well, they're just not that nice to look at really compared to some of the other options that you can get. So yeah, that is about it. Yeah, everything else I'm quite pleased with. That's that's my Scrambler 900. It's a street Scrambler, but we're calling it a Scrambler 900 because. Right, let's continue this this ride. Right, heated grips on high, because yeah, it's quite nippy today. So yes, look forward to the spring and summertime so I can enjoy this bike properly. Got my first camping trip booked yesterday. It's another Wiltshire camping trip for green laning with big Pezza and hippo drones. Right, I think I'll make this gap. Yeah. So yeah, looking forward to that. I do need to get out on the CRF a bit more. It's not really been used over the last couple of months. Mind you, that needs a new exhaust sorting out because that's rotting away. So I need to get that sorted. But yes, Wiltshire, Salisbury area green laning later on in the spring. Bring it on. Yes, I would like to try and do a camping trip on this. See how it loads up with the luggage and stuff. I have got the pannier rail that came with this, but I haven't got a pannier for it. So as much as I'd like to just buy the Triumph one that fits perfectly and it kind of suits it, it's they're about £230 just for the pannier. It's a bit it's a bit expensive, so I might just go for a third party one and just, they usually come with like various straps and stuff. That would be one option. Well, it's 20 past 4 and getting dark. Good news is the evenings are getting lighter, slowly but surely, so spring is going to be here eventually. Hurry up, spring. Please. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye for now.